Okay, so maybe I'll get a projector sometime. Anyways, so people go into your funnel by you talking to them. Yes, Gina, the overhead and the vis-a-vis. Yes. They go into your funnel by you messaging them, by you talking to them. When someone agrees that they want more information, right, then they're going to start moving through the funnel. So imagine like this part of the funnel is probably going to be where you're putting them into a three-way conversation, right? So you're showing them a video, getting them on an op call, three-way conversation, and then here's where they make the decision, yes or no, or customer or ambassador, right? So a lot of times we have we let people stay stuck in this part of the funnel. If I were to look through all my people I need to follow up with and all my potentials, I know I have a lot of people stuck in this part of the funnel, and I'm sure you guys do too. The reason we leave people in here is, number one, we don't want to hear a no, right? Like we think maybe if they sit there in this part of the funnel longer and marinate and think, then they'll give us a yes. But a no moving quickly through the funnel is better than a yes stuck in the funnel. I hope that makes sense. This is, I feel like it didn't make sense, but hopefully it made sense. And the reason that that's true is because when someone says no, it doesn't mean no forever. It doesn't, unless they tell you no, and please do never speak to me about hemp or health products or your business again. Unless someone says that, then yeah, respect them and like, don't bring it up again. But most of the time, a no means not right now. I say no to things because I don't have like the brain space at that time to think about another thing, right? How many times have you guys, someone asked you to do something and you're like, no, because I just can't even think about one more thing right now. They might actually be really interested. They might be, and they might be the best thing for them, but they have to say no right then for them. So if someone says no, that's okay. What happens then is we move them up and they go back up here. And eventually you're going to put them back into the funnel. When someone says no, we ask for a referral for other people they know. And then we ask, would you like me to check back in with you about this maybe in 6 months or so, maybe in 3 months or so? Most of the time they're going to say, yeah, will you do that? So what we do is we write that down or put a note on our phone, whatever. So we actually follow up with them when we say we're going to, and then we put them back up here. And so we'll funnel them through again, but a no moving through the funnel allows for more people to move down the funnel. What happens when we leave people stuck in this funnel is we feel like we're about to sign 1 million people, right? We feel like we have all these people on the line that have showed interest and that have acted interested. But if we can't get them to move through the funnel, they just get stuck and then nothing's really producing. So what we need to do is to make sure our funnel is not clogged. A few ways to do that is checking in with them and giving them permission to tell you no. Say, hey, I know I've been checking in with you about this. You showed some interest. But if now is not the right time, that is totally fine. Would you like some more information now, or would you like me to follow up with you in a few months? Right? Sometimes they're either gonna say, no, actually, I really do want more information right now. Or they're gonna say, yeah, that'd be so good. I'm just so stressed out right now, or my life's crazy, whatever it is. Right? So right there, but help them move through the funnel. Now, you might be, if you're brand new, or you might be in a place where, like I can see for myself right now, I need to work on adding people to this part of the funnel as well as clearing out this part of the funnel. So you might be there where your top of your funnel is kind of empty, where you haven't talked to new people in a while, or if you're brand new, maybe you haven't really started talking to people to see if this is the right thing for them, to see if they're interested. So getting to work on filling this part of the funnel is going to be really, really important. The funnel aspect is so important going into convention, because we need to know kind of who to reach out to right away. And we're going to talk about that again in a second, but who to reach out to right away. Who is, if we have people in the funnel that are really interested in being an ambassador, this is the time that they want to join, because they're going to have that they're going to come into momentum that is just organic. They're going to come into organic momentum. This is the time. So when we're checking our funnel and making sure it's clear and we're helping people move through that, what we really want to do is move our potential business leaders through this funnel. If that's reaching out to them and saying, hey, can I add you to the three-way with my friend Kayla, or whoever whoever you want, and can I add you to a through a message with them? We're about to have some really big things happen in this company, and I know you've been kind of toying with the idea of starting a business. And this is going to be the time that you're going to be able to maximize your return on investment. You're going to walk into a lot of momentum. So I want to get you that information. So maybe that's moving those people that are stuck here that are going to be potential business leaders, moving them to a throughway message, getting on a throughway call, whatever we need to do. But when you, I was trying to have this done before I got on this call, but I didn't. I'm going to actually go through and write. I'm going to look through my messages, look through my follow-up list, and write out people's names, where they are in this funnel. To me, that just helps a lot to see it. So if you think that's going to be beneficial to you, try doing that. I'm going to write the people that are stuck here and then message them and really work through that funnel. Does anyone have any questions about that funnel aspect? No? Okay. I spent a lot of time on that. Okay. Number 2, daily posts. So we know that we should be posting daily about our businesses. I also know how hard it is. Like for me, it's hard to post when other things are going on. For some reason, it's just like making a post seems difficult. But this week, we really want to make sure that we are posting things that are educational, that show our excitement, and that are motivational. We want to educate on things like hemp. We know that our hemp line is getting completely revamped. So you want to make sure that your friends list, your social media circles, that you're educating them and getting them excited about the potential of what hemp can do for them. This is kind of mixing in with number 3, which is sharing the vision. But one thing that I forget all the time is we get stuck on talking about the products, talking about our how great our company's products are, talking about how great our compensation plan is. And I will go into details about the compensation plan if I get on a soapbox about it, right? Or about hemp. And I'm so excited to share the science about it or to share all this information about the compensation plan. But to our potentials, people that don't, and I'm sure that some of our new people that haven't really been immersed in this for very long can attest to this. All of the jargon and like the comp plan and levels and placements, and that's like all gibberish for a potential. They don't know or necessarily really care because they don't understand what that is yet. When we talk about all the details of our products, about what's in it and the ingredients and how great it is, most people, that doesn't really resonate. But what resonates is, what is it going to do for them? I'm sure you guys have heard this before, but when you're looking at going on vacation, you don't call the travel agent and ask what type of plane you're going to be flying on. You call and you're talking about what the destination is going to be like, right? What's the vacation going to be like? The plane, and I don't know why I keep getting on these analogies of planes and boats and cars, but the vehicle that's taking you to the destination, a lot of people don't really care about all the details. They care about what this is going to do for them. So when we are making our posts and when we're reaching out and talking to people this week, especially, we really need to be talking about what this could give them. If it's their health, if they're struggling with, and that's another thing, we need to make sure to be listening to what those individual people need and want. If they're, for example, if someone is really interested in weight loss, we can say, yeah, you should take trim. It has this, 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 and this in it, blah, 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 right? Or we can share the vision of what it will look like if they start taking our products, and this summer they can play in the water with their kids in their bathing suit and not be self-conscious, right? We share the vision. What can these products do for them? And help them see that vision, because people want that end result, right? Like, just like us, we want that end result. And same thing with the business, right? This week when we're sharing about convention and all the great things that are coming out, try not to get stuck in the details, but stuck in what that can give you. So for example, if you're talking to someone about joining as an ambassador, right now is a great time to join. We're dropping all these new products. And Forbes says to join a company around their convention time when they're starting new products. And the reason is because, can you imagine in 2 or 3 months from now, what if I can help you earn a paycheck that, covers your mortgage, and you're able to spend that money, whatever it is for that person, but help share the vision and the destination, and help people envision their lives with doing what, with that vision. So the other part of that, the number 3, share your vision, is really letting our people know, especially our, our dream team, those people that we would love to have on our team as business builders, sharing, sharing that vision, and really, cementing that this is the time to join. This is not only are we still in that ground floor, like amazing time to join our business, but this is the actual week that is going to be so beneficial to them. So really, really sharing that. The last thing I have on this, velocity prep list here is creating a first to know list. And I've already seen a bunch of your guys' posts, so awesome job. With, you can make a post something like, our company's releasing a bunch of new products this week. I'm not sure what they're going to be yet, but I've heard it's going to be amazing, whatever it is. And we can help with posts if you want. And then my goal is to create a list, an actual physical list of 20 people, at least 20 people, that are on my first to know list. Now, I cannot make that post and expect 20 people to say me. That just doesn't happen a lot of times, right? But a really easy way to reach out to people, a message that we can be using for our IPAs to reach out to people right now is, hey, Susan, I don't know. Hey girl, I have a, my company is having a convention this week, and we're supposed to be releasing a bunch of new products. I'm not sure what they are yet, but I know they're going to be amazing. I'm creating a first to know list, which basically means once I know, you'll be one of the first to know. I'll send you a message with the new information. Do you want to be on that list? Most people are going to say yes. You're not asking them to buy anything. You're not asking them to do anything. You're asking them if they want to be on this list. Now, what this list is going to do is allow you, for one, you're going to know who to follow up with. The day our products get released, we need to be sending out messages. Oh my gosh, here it is. You're the first person I've told, you're in the first set of people I've told, whatever. Share that excitement. And then we're going to have a list of 20 people that we can put in our funnel and work them through the funnel, right? So that first to know list is like such an easy thing to put together. And then if as long as we are consistent and make sure that we follow up with them and actually let them be the first to know, it's going to go a long way for our business. So don't just rely on a post. Message people and ask them if they want you to put them on their oh my gosh, if they want you to put them on your list. And then let's create that list of 20, and that's going to be really good for us. So I'm excited about that. A couple more things. Oh, I was trying so hard to be done by 6:30. I'm going to try to go fast. Okay. So that's the convention prep list. I'm going to put these in Limitless so you have them. The other thing, this week is going to look a little bit different. I talked to Fran earlier, and because we really need to capitalize on this week and on staying in phase 1. And if you don't know what that phase 1 is, in recruiting, really, reaching out to as many people as we can and sharing this excitement right now. We're not going to do our team opportunity calls on Tuesday or Thursday, because we have every day of the week. I'll be posting them in Limitless. Fran posted in the team chat. There's an opportunity call already scheduled for every single day this week. So Fran's wanting everyone to use those calls basically. And then that frees us up to be able to do three-way calls, one-on-ones, whatever we need to do to get people excited for this weekend. So use those. I'll post them. Post them and mark them as an announcement in Limitless, but invite potentials to those calls. Again, that's another really easy way to follow up with the people in your funnel. Say, hey, there's a call, tomorrow night at 6, whoever's doing it. I think you can really connect with her. Do you have time to get on? That's going to start that conversation, and it's a really good way to follow up. So that's that with our, and I'll change the calendar in there, but so Tuesday and Thursday, we're not doing our own opportunity call. They're going to be in the group. And then every day this week, I'm going to be doing a power hour. I'm going to try to make them right around 1:30, the same as we've been doing, just so everyone is kind of on the same schedule. But I'll post in the group chat times and everything. So if it changes, or if we need to do one later or whatever. And these power hours are going to be just reaching out to people and helping with that. So as much ways of basically, I'm just going to be working, and I'll open my computer so anyone can jump on and work with me, or if you need help, we'll do those. So last but not least, obviously I'm excited about convention. I'm excited about another opportunity for growth. One thing I've really been thinking about lately is, we talk about all the time, and I'll talk to Fran and I'll read all these things, and action breeds motivation, and nothing changes without action. Movement comes through all those things. I'm sure we've all heard them a million times, right? But sometimes just doing anything, whether it's starting a workout routine or starting a business or whatever it is, it can feel heavy, or sometimes it's like, gosh, do I really need another fresh start? How many times do I have to start over? Or am I starting again? Or, whatever that is. And the reason I'm so excited about convention, well, I'm excited about new products. I'm excited about all those things, but there's already going to be a big wave through convention. So we have the choice. Are we going to ride that wave? I sound like Johnny Tsunami right now. Are we going to take advantage of that, or are we going to be drowned by it? And that choice is up to us, because I've been through enough of these type of events when I haven't ridden the wave, I haven't capitalized on it, where afterward it feels really lousy, because you're watching all these people grow and you're watching all this happening and you're not. And the only way that we can capitalize and we can use this wave that's already coming, it's just organic, is by doing these things and making sure that we, no matter what mindset we've been in, no matter what has happened, no matter where we feel like our businesses have been, or if you've been frustrated, if your business is going slow, or wherever you are in your mind, wherever your headspace is right now, we have to restart. If you are, feeling down or bogged down with your business, or, whatever it is, you have to make the decision now to clean slate, right? We want to make sure that we benefit from this, our teams benefit from this, our potentials benefit from this, that we are the light bringers in the situation. And if we are feeling negative, which mindset is a tricky thing. Some days it's like everything's great. Other days it's like, right? We have to take control of that mindset. And we have to, everyone's different. Everyone, sometimes I can turn on a good music and, psych myself up and get in a better mood. Sometimes it takes a big vent sesh, and then talking through it and gets in a better mood. Whatever it is for you that you need to do to get yourself to a place of clean slate, fresh start. I'm going to pretend like I just started my business today, and this is going to be the biggest week I've ever had. Right? Because that's possible for every single one of us. It is possible that we have such an insane couple of weeks that the rest of this month we're going so fast and it's so exciting that we can't even think straight. That it gives me chills, because I know that's possible. And for so many of us that have been, distracted or whatever it is, so many of us that have not been running as fast as we want to be, or if you're just starting and you feel like you've had a little, you're slow getting off, or whatever, whatever it is for you, you can take this week and these next couple weeks and make them the most amazing weeks you've ever had in business. But it comes down 100% to your mindset. Now, some ways that help me really get, I spent a long time today talking to Fran. I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy. I don't know. Like the tip of my nose is so itchy. I don't know why. I think I got sunburned when I was in the snow the other day. Anyway, I was talking to Fran, and one thing she kept saying is what we feed ourselves, whether it's what we say to ourselves or what we are listening to or what we're surrounding ourselves with, that's what we start to believe. And that's what that's what dictates our mindset. So for example, for a while, every time I was listening to something, it was either going to be music or the news or some kind of news channel on YouTube or something about what was going on politically or whatever. That was like a mindset killer because I was not being fed in any motivation or excitement or positivity, right? I was feeding myself stress and issues and arguments. And I was doing that for weeks and weeks and weeks. And now this morning I went to turn on the news like I have been doing. And I thought, no, I can't, because what I'm feeding myself, I'm putting out there. So what are you, if you're struggling with a negative mindset, what are you feeding yourself? We all have the internet. Obviously, we're all on the Zoom. We can all go to YouTube, type in network marketing motivation. Today I couldn't find my AirPods if you saw my post, and that shouldn't be a big deal, but I'm apparently first world problems. So I ended up just listening, turned it on my TV, on my Roku TV, and it was just when I was cleaning, it was just going through different network marketing motivational videos. Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, like there's John Maxwell. There's so many amazing free network marketing motivation trainings online. My mindset went from like a 3 this morning to a 10 because I was all day being fed growth and positivity and motivation and was speaking into my dreams, right? What I want. And it's crazy how just what I'm hearing can make such a big difference, but it's true. So if your mindset's not in the best place, ask yourself, what are you feeding yourself? And maybe listen to podcasts, listen to motivational videos, get on the opportunity calls, whatever it is. Make sure that, especially this week, if you're trying to bring yourself out of a negative mindset, especially now, make sure that you are feeding yourself what you want to project. Like you are what you eat, right? But this is for our brains. So that's something that has always been just so big for me. But today it was just like very clear the difference it made when I chose to feed myself what was for my growth and for my potential and not just nonsense, right? So that's something that I really wanted to touch on, is making sure that we are trying to stay in that mindset. And people, remember guys, people that are going to join us want to join us, right? They want to join us because we're excited and because we see a vision and we are fearlessly going after this vision, right? The name of our team is Limitless. The reason it's Limitless is because when I was transitioning from my old company to Q, I kept reminding myself, I don't want there to be limits. I don't want there to be limits on what I can do, on what my team can do. I want everyone to be able to go after their dreams with just a fierceness. And that's what we have that here. We can do that, but we have to keep that in the forefront of our minds, right? When I think about how I'm not where I want to be right now in business, the one thing it always comes back in the back of my head, but you're so much further than where you were, right? I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not going to stop until I get there. And thank God I'm so much further than where I was if I hadn't done anything at all. So we are on the way, guys. And this week can be that completely transformational week that changes our businesses and changes our mindset and changes everything if we let it. So I want to encourage you, just jump in 100% to this company, to this team. If you feel like you kind of don't really have a power partner, don't really have anyone that you're working with, or that you can work with, or whatever it is, reach out to me and we'll connect you with somebody or whatever it is to make sure that everyone has like a working partner, or maybe you have a few on the team, which is fine, or whatever, but just don't feel like you're alone or you're working alone, because you don't have to be. And we all want to go after this 100%. So I'm going after my goals and my dreams, and I'm going to utilize this week to the fullest extent I possibly can. And I want you guys to do it with me. I invite you guys to do it with me. So does anyone have anything to add to any of that? No? Okay, well, I will be on tomorrow for a power hour, and so I'll see you guys there if you can jump on. I'm gonna, right after this call, I'll post these in the Limitless page. So print them off if you want to, write them down. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great week, and I am here to help. So have a good night, guys.